Hey guys, welcome back to the game room. It's time for episode 25 of Dave and Mike Reviews. With me as ever is the main man, Mike. How's it going, mate?
Hey Dave, hey guys, nice to be back. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Episode 25.
It is crazy to think, isn't it? 25 episodes, but Mike, it's the big one. It's Kamara's Street Soccer.
Yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be...
He can't get his words out. That's how good it's going to be.
Sorry, it's the loading screen that put me off. It looked like it was written in blood.
Looked like it's a Dracula Castlevania game, didn't it? Yeah.
It threw me. Yeah, it's going to be interesting was the word I was looking for. I bought this at Christmas for Dave. I found a seller on eBay who had it listed at a decent price. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have some of that. It's been listed in the top 5, one of the top 5 worst football games of all time on various websites. So, without further ado, let's
get into it. So that's why you chose Kamara Street Soccer.
Yeah, I mean, we were obsessed with football games as well, weren't we? So
yeah. So let me just put this to you, Mike, before we dive in.
Yeah.
How bad can this game be? How bad can it really be?
I've looked at the screenshots on the back of the box.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be quite bad.
I reckon exhibition. Let's not mess about. Let's jump straight in. Pick England as one of the teams, and that's Arbel Xavier, isn't it? The ex-Liverpool and Everton player.
Look at the shorts he's got on. That's proper dodgy. Yeah, let's play a game.
Who should we play against?
Let's play against Brazil. Why not?
Yeah, let's get our asses kicked. Right. Why has it changed? Why has it changed both teams to Brazil? I don't want that. Okay.
Alright, let's just go with that.
Colosseum?
I think that's spelt wrong. Guys, correct me if I'm...
You were spot on. That is not how you spell Colosseum,
no,
I don't think.
It's not.
But we'll play at the Colosseum, seeing as it's spelt incorrectly.
What are the other places?
So, we've got Death Valley.
Yeah.
We've also got a castle, just a random castle that was thrown in there for the hell of it.
Castle.
Skyscraper. Temple. And Easter Island.
Oh, let's try Easter Island.
Alright, do you know what? Let's try Easter Island. Why not?
Let's do it. It actually exists. Look at that loading screen. What the hell?
I didn't realise, Mike, that you'd actually bought me Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation, mate. A rare PlayStation game. Nicely done.
It's like the loading screens like on the Dark Souls games, which you'd expect, a sort of dark horror sort of RPG game.
Resi Evil style.
Yeah. It's just a football game. I mean, what?
Exactly. Right, so Brazil
there we go.
versus Brazil.
I'll jump over to your side. There we go.
I think that's a good idea. Let's go for it. Let's hit the old cross button.
And this uses the D-pad, I think.
I think it does, although this game was released in 2000, so I wonder if we enable analog, if analog will work. Press the old analog button. Is yours lit up?
No.
Is it not? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Right, here we go. Can you... Is that a bunch of women? Have we picked a Brazil women's team?
I think we have.
I'm just trying to make out whether they are or not. They are, yeah. Either that or we've got Ibrahimovic up front.
It's a team of David Seaman.
It's a team of David Seamans and Andy Carrolls. Here we go, Mike. It's the big one.
Right, it's analog, not D-pad.
It's
okay,
analog.
So I'm Susanna. Look at her head on the bottom left of the screen. Look at that. Look at the size of her neck.
I think Mike's controlling the player that's got the red triangle, and I'm controlling the player that's got the yellow triangle. Reminds me a bit of the old FIFA with the star that appears under the player. Yeah. Can't moan too much about that, but...
Right, so what's...
Isabel, the goalkeeper.
To Marlene.
What? Oh! And I think Priscilla Presley's just scored for Brazil.
And I take it...
That's
right,
it. There we go.
That's definitely me.
There's no sprint button, Mike. There's no sprint button. What's going on?
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, he's got a ball. He's got it. Can he create a chance here, as Van Gaal would say? Chances. Oh, come on. The slide tackle's triangle, which is really weird.
Right, so Dave, very, very first impressions.
Absolutely awful. The frame rate is bad. The controls are all over the place. Seriously, man. I mean, are you having any sort of fun right now?
I don't really know what I'm doing. How do you highlight players?
L1. It's a bit like the old PES games,
okay.
ISS. So hold
L1.
So press L1 to change players. There you go. I couldn't pass the ball to you.
What?
What was that?
Triangle slide, I've just discovered that.
Yeah.
What's sprint?
I don't think there's a sprint button. I really don't. Unless we're being daft.
You said it's R1.
Is it R1? So R1 actually does make you run faster.
I don't know. Either that or placebo. I don't know. Oh,
God. And Marlene scored past us.
Look at the angle she scored from.
I know. We're 2-0 down. And again, you might think we're doing a really shit job of this game, lads, or guys and girls, but this game, to me so far, Mike, feels awful. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's not. It's not good. Look at the wall around the pitch.
So here we go. It looks like Marlene's
nice.
on the ball.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh! It's just like watching Brazil women's.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So yeah, so the frame rate is the first thing I'm going to mention as well. The frame rate is a bit all over the place. It's not smooth. Especially when the camera moves, it's kind of giving me a headache, if I'm honest.
Oh! We're getting absolutely thrashed.
We're getting hammered. We really are. Football games are usually our thing as well. So, right, I'm trying to pass this to you. There we go.
Right. Oh.
What can Marlene do? Oh, here comes Lucia.
Marlene.
Marlene.
Try.
Marlene. I'm doing a better job than the commentator on this game. Marlene!
Triangles jump when you've got the ball.
I don't know if you've heard little snapshots of the commentary as it's been going on.
Yeah, terrible.
What about that sound effect with the shot? Oh man, this is awful. Let's go for goal. Oh,
go on.
Yes!
Go! 3 exclamation marks.
Takes you back to the good old days, doesn't it? That does.
Yeah, this is proper like throwback to the sort of arcadey.
Yeah, it is.
It feels a little bit like that football game that was in the arcades when I was a kid.
Oh, is it? It's like Virtua Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit like that because also Virtua Striker didn't have a sprint button, if you remember rightly.
Didn't it?
No, it was all at one speed. Yeah, I remember Virtua Striker. I actually love that in the arcades. It was a lot of fun.
I was addicted to that.
It's one we should cover, mate, on the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, I was addicted to that. But yeah, it resembles that a little bit. It's not as fluid as that.
It's not as fluid and it's not as fun so far as that, although this is only the first few minutes of the game, isn't it? But I couldn't see myself, and I don't know about you, Mike, playing a tournament on this.
No, it's like a lot of the old football games, for nostalgia, you can play them for a little bit, and oh wait, there's a free kick.
Yeah, I fouled one of their players, so they okay. Didn't realise you could foul on this, but you can apparently. Oh, lovely.
Oh! Right, where are you? Across.
I'm trying to get the ball. Yes!
There we go, yes! That felt amazing. That felt really good, actually.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm starting to warm to this game. Oh, so far this game has not disappointed. It's been hilarious. Let's see what happens. That's Priscilla. Mike's discovered the triangle jump button. Hey! Oh!
It's like well, it's not like it, but it's good to see they've got women's teams, isn't it? Sort of equality and all that.
Yeah.
Such an old game.
Yeah.
You'd never get that back then.
It only took EA, God knows how many years
Yeah.
to include women's teams in FIFA 16, didn't it? So.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
How I'm sort of trying to aim.
Oh, and the camera's just swinging.
Swinging around. Right, I'm going to have a shot.
Go for it. Oh! And Isabel on their team's going to... So, Mike, the team selection screen, what happened? Why could I not select England versus Brazil? Why did it do some weird stuff?
Don't know. I don't know what was going on with that.
I've just fouled their goalkeeper as well.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. How did they get away with charging full price for this?
Did they? Wasn't this a value series,
low
price budget game? I can't remember. I remember seeing it on the shelf, but I can't remember.
I just presume it was
a fully fledged release.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass this.
And it's going to be for comedy when you've got someone when you're endorsed by Chris Kamara.
Yeah, the Mr. Unbelievable Jeff and fighting like beavers.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that made me laugh. The box art in his old Sheffield United kit with his dodgy hair.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The box art is absolutely superb.
Although, if Chris Kamara sees this, which he won't, I don't mean that, mate. You're hilarious on Sky.
Yeah, I quite like Chris Kamara. It's got to be said. He seems like a nice bloke, but
he's one of the few left that I actually can stand. One of the few pundits left.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke. I mean, he's down to earth, isn't he? But yeah, I don't think he probably hasn't even been near this game, has he?
Probably not. They probably paid him and said, "Look, we're gonna." Oh, it's 3-3.
What a goal!
We've made a comeback of sorts.
Were we 3-0 down?
We were 3. I think were we 2-0 then 2-1, 3-1. I can't remember. I've lost count. But
yeah, should we quit out of this? Try and get a men's game on the go in a different location.
Do you know what? I think you're absolutely spot on. Let's give this a go. I mean, there's cam reviews.
Yeah, we'll check those out.
We'll have a look at those when we get another game going. Hopefully I can get an England versus somebody game going.
Yeah, the England gents. Here's that dodgy loading screen.
Here's the loading screen from Castlevania Dracula
sinister.
X.
It's a sinister loading screen.
Yeah, I don't, like I say, like as you said, it'd look in the right place on Dark Souls or Resident Evil or even Castlevania X, but not in this.
Who makes this game?
I think it's made, let me check the box whilst we're at it. It's made by Midas Games. I mean, I think that...
It definitely hasn't had the Midas touch.
It hasn't had the Midas touch, and it says pocket price. So I guess it means it was a cheap...
So there you go. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah, so I'm trying to select a team. So I've selected England. Oh, there you go. It has to load the team. It has to load Arbol Xavier before it lets me do it. Is that the US? Who should we play against?
Anyone. Oh, look at his kit from Prague. Look at that.
I'm selecting them.
It's like bloody Joseph in a Technicolor Dreamcoat.
It says Prague and Norway. Right, where are we playing this time?
I chose last, so you can choose this one.
I'm going to say Death Valley.
Let's do it.
Yeah, because a lot of death happens. That's why there's a blood loading screen.
Yeah, maybe.
That's just my guess. So, what do you think so far, Mike? You've heard what I've got to say.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Where does it rank in the football games you've played out the bad ones? This is up there for me.
This is right near the bottom of the pile for me, definitely. It's right down there.
Yeah.
And I've played some shockers.
So have I, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. But we'll see how this plays now and
Yeah, London versus Prague. But the guy's name must be Norway. This is confusing. I'm confused. Here we go. So London versus Prague.
Oh, look at that Kirk at the bottom left. Did you
Craig.
see him?
There's Arbol Xavier. His name's Craig. In case anybody doesn't know...
Dominic Barthez.
He's Barthez. Dominic Diamond's bold these days. We can call him Dominic Diamond. In case anybody's wondering who Arbol Xavier is, please Google him and you'll see what me and Mike have been on about this whole episode so far as to why we're taking the mickey out of Craig in the London team. Here's Joss. Apparently there's a bloke called Joss who looks a bit like Sol Campbell. Oh, they've scored! Leopold. Leopold. Right, so, yeah, Mike, the frame rate on this game is seriously giving me a headache. It's hard to keep up with what's going on when the camera moves, but that's the point, actually.
Cameras.
Let's have a look at the cameras. Oh, we can do a far cam.
We can zoom them out.
Yes! We think. Let's see. Okay, it hasn't really made a massive amount of difference. Not really.
It's made it worse.
It still looks as dodgy as it did just a few minutes ago. Did you hear that? Too bad.
Who is commentating? I can't work it out. It's not Chris Kamara, is it?
I don't think it's Chris Kamara now, because there's not enough pizzazz behind the voice to be Chris Kamara, is it? Sounds a bit dull, doesn't it? And a bit monotone.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh!
And the blokes with the dodgy kits have tackled us.
Yeah, the kit puts me off.
Pavel. Now, what the hell's going on there? He threw it back against the boards, didn't he?
That's skill.
And then the slide tackle sound effect makes me laugh.
It sounds like a cat spitting.
It does. Leopold and Jim. Yeah, that's just brilliant, isn't it? So Kirk's on the ball. Now, Kirk from Coronation Street?
Yeah, Kirk from Corrie.
That's the first thing that springs to mind.
No.
Oh! And Jim's got the ball. Jim Beglin, probably, that is. Dominic Diamond gives it to Kirk. Kirk from Corrie. Giving it to Fabian Barthez. Oh no, maybe not.
It's really, 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 really scripted.
It's also really, really poor. There's just no physics to this game whatsoever. We were saying that about Striker. Do you remember on the Super NES? I think this top Striker has been a bad game. This is worse than Striker.
I mean, you might get some viewers watching this who think, well, give it some credit, it's old.
Yeah, but Striker's even older.
Yeah, okay, it's old, but you got to remember there was classics out there like Pro Evolution Soccer, and that's old on a PlayStation. That was stunning.
Yeah, by this time, ISS Pro Evolution, the first one was out.
It was,
and that was fantastic.
It was. So yeah. I'm not dissing the hardware or the age of the game, or because of the year it came out.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with it. It's just a poor game.
It's a terrible game, and as you say, when you had someone like Konami producing that masterpiece that is ISS Pro Evolution on the PlayStation that shows you what can be done, then you play this, you just think, well, what's going on? So, oh, Kirk!
I mean, the old FIFA games were better than this.
I would go as far as saying, yeah, even FIFA 98, FIFA 99 were better than this. I'd agree with that. Oh, that stayed in. I thought I was going to go over the fence. And then, what was that? Oh, here comes Leopold. Oh, my word.
I mean, it's called Chris Kamara's Street Soccer.
But where's the street?
Yeah, we're not playing on the streets. We're playing in these like random places around the world with landmarks.
Oh,
it's just
God,
really,
that camera pan is making me feel
Yeah.
sick. Like, super sick.
It's really, really a really strange game. It's like someone, when they were making it for a laugh, they were all taking acid tabs.
It's jerky, it's just, yeah, it's awful. And like I say, I'm not going to complain about the graphics, because this is a game from the PlayStation in the year 2000, Mike, so it doesn't look that bad, but it's just the frame rate is abysmal. It makes it harder to play and harder to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics are fine, really.
They don't look bad, do they?
But yeah, like you say, the frame rate is...
Oh!
See, have you noticed the CPU does that every time? Like, it's Niall Quinn on the bottom, right?
Is it? And yeah, so you were saying that they just score.
The CPU every time can just score that same goal, whereas when we try and shoot,
Yeah.
it just goes straight at the keeper.
Yeah, I wonder if we're doing anything wrong. Put comments in the... No, don't put comments in the below. We won't be playing this again.
No. This will be gathering dust.
Yeah. This will be, yeah, Mike will be able to, car boot sale this in a couple of weeks.
But no, it's like my wife was here and she pointed out that maybe when Chris Kamara dies...
Yeah. This is a piece of Chris Kamara memorabilia. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be worth an absolute fortune.
Yeah, for those people that did spend however much it was to buy it. No, I agree. Oh, he saved it! Is Dominic Diamond or Fabian Barthez?
I mean, around the time, did you get any sort of arcadey street football games? What did we have? We had the Striker indoor mode.
Striker indoor mode. Even the FIFA games at this time had indoor modes, but that was FIFA 98 had an indoor mode, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
And that was better than this.
That was way better than this. Do you know, I can't think of any other street football games that are actually properly street football games. I'm sure someone will come up with one though.
Because the equivalent today would be FIFA Street.
It would, and that came out a good few years back now. But FIFA Street is actually quite good.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's a lot more fluid and a lot better than
It's
this.
the NBA Jam, isn't it? Of football games, which is also a classic. But this is...
This is like the NBA TAM. This is fucking terrible.
This is bad. It's really, really bad. So I can see why it's been rated in the top 5 worst football games of all time on consoles.
Yeah, me likewise. And as I say, there's going to be people thinking we're being a bit harsh here because this is a budget title. Go! But seriously, I mean, did anybody actually play this before they released
That's
it?
the thing. They didn't put much love into this. It doesn't matter how much it costs. There's no love put into it.
He's kicked it straight out. Oh man, this game. The sooner we finish this match, the better. To be honest, it's
Oh, that was dodgy.
What happened there?
Keeper just spilled it in.
He did, but then there's no replays. Notice, no replays of any goals. We're not skipping them. They're not coming up. So
the physics of the ball is just woeful.
it is. It makes Striker's physics feel a lot better than that.
Yeah, I'd say Strike is a better game.
I'd argue Striker's a better game. Yeah, even Super Soccer on the Super NES is almost better than this.
Yeah, but I've got a soft spot for that game. That was my guilty pleasure.
You have, yeah. I remember you saying to me about Super Soccer. I had to pick that up, and we did a video on Super Soccer, guys. So check that out. It's hilarious. And here's Kirk from Corrie. Oh, that's me, isn't it? What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Right. So this is the thing. You get confused after a while with this. You forget which team you're playing for.
Yeah, I just...
Oh! The keeper's on fire.
The whole style of it, I can't work out what they're trying to achieve with it. It's not like a sort of... Like we said, overhead kick pass, and that'll be a goal. There you go.
Run up to the keeper.
Yeah, I knew that would be... Oh, he's celebrating.
Yeah, and it's 6-0 to them. Let's see if we can try and do one of those. I bet we can't.
I just keep kicking it out.
Which button are you pressing?
Circle.
Oh, right, yeah. That's probably the clearance button, I don't know. I don't know what the controls do on this game. This barely feels like a football game.
That's what I was just about to say. There's no sort of identity with it.
No, it just doesn't feel like a football game. So I wonder... Oh, okay, yeah, maybe not. They can tackle us really easily. Typical scripting, as Mike said earlier on.
Oh, it's
Corner.
a great save.
It's great we've got David De Gea in goal.
I just slammed every button. Maybe that achieved something.
And Barthez just lets them take the corner.
Oh! You can't pass it out.
No.
You have to kick it out.
This is a shocker. Oh my god. Oh god. So yeah, this isn't a game that I will ever be playing again. I can assure you of that.
This is up there, not just with the worst football games of all time. It's up there with the worst games of all time. It's poor.
It is. It's so bad. I mean, every shot I'm taking there to try and do something different from distance.
But they could do that. They could just do that.
They could just score from miles out.
It's the computer has decided, as he receives the ball, it's going to be a goal.
Yeah, as he releases the shot that it's going in. Yeah. So we're losing. We're losing 8-0. It's astonishing. Oh look. Oh yeah, twist and turn. Shoot! And straight at the goalkeeper.
Every shot is the same.
Yeah.
That we take, it's all at the keeper, straight at him.
Yeah.
And I've been holding directions.
I've been trying to move the stick. Yeah.
Different power.
Yeah. Penalty. I've given away
That's a penalty.
It's a penalty. He's given a penalty. Good old Johnny Phillips. I have to get him in there as well. Imagine if it was Johnny Phillips of Street Soccer. We'd be having a ball.
I think it's Johnny Phillips commentating it.
Is it? He hasn't said his famous line about Troy Deeney scoring a penalty yet.
Yeah, no. And have you noticed that? The amount of free kicks and that they're getting?
Yeah, but we're not getting any when they slide us.
Anything.
No.
We don't get anything. This might sound like we're being sore losers. I couldn't give a shit about losing.
Not this game.
In this game.
Yeah.
It just points out that it's just so biased for the CPU to be able to achieve everything it wants.
Yeah, I totally agree. But that is systematic of some of the old games. Definitely. The scripting was in place, wasn't it? And that's because the AI... It's not like today where the AI can see how you play and make its mind up and change its style, which I think does happen. There's people that don't believe it. I think it does.
Yeah.
Especially if you play FIFA 16.
Yeah, the AI is pretty good on FIFA 16. I mean, look at that. It's that same overhead kick.
It's the same overhead kick, yeah. I bet if we tried to do that, we'd end up looking like prats.
Right, I tried to do through ball with triangle, but it's not.
He jumps. Yeah. Is there a through ball button?
No, probably it's
there
just,
isn't.
I just got a pass.
Just slam it. Slam it. Oh!
What happened then?
I've no idea. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I'm just taking the players.
See, every time, one-on-one with the keeper, just straight at him.
Oh, my.
I held directly right. Directly right.
Are you sure it wasn't directly up? Oh, here he goes, Egghead!
Oh!
There you go, you can have the ball now.
And you can have...
It's like a hot potato.
Every time some little scuffy rollerball on the floor.
If Louis van Gaal was watching this, we'd create chances.
He'd be really happy with it.
He would, yeah.
Because all the chances we've created.
Yeah. He'd be in his post-match interview, old Beavis, we'd create chances. But yeah, he wouldn't be fooling us. But this, oh my God, 8-0 we're losing, and we've had lots of chances.
We've had loads of shots on goal, on target, but they're all the same.
Oh look, see how easily he tackled me? And I just started flying. Right, okay, here you go, have the ball.
Because there was no difficulty option, was there?
There might have been. We might have just skipped it because we just wanted to play the game, didn't we?
Yeah, but by default, it's not going to be on hard, is it? So imagine what
it
hard
shouldn't be.
Like.
Oh God, if we were playing this on hard, the goals would be in double figures
right, watch
easily.
this. I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even get the shot away.
Oh! This is nearly over, Mike. We've nearly suffered enough because it's 9-0. We've only got a little piece of that pie up in the top middle of the screen there to go.
It's nearly done.
It's nearly done. Oh God, I've given the ball away again. Ah!
Right, here we go.
Here we go. Here comes.
There's the man through.
I can't press triangle. I keep doing what you were doing.
Ah!
Ah! Ah!
So
all
bad.
these players just sliding around the pit. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. What's he doing? Oh, great ball. Great ball. Thing is, I can't shoot from distance because the keeper will just save it every time. It's stupid.
Because he saves it when you're in front of it.
Yeah, he does.
Here we go.
Did you hear that? Too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
It's sort of like saying, fuck off.
Yeah, basically, yeah. What, you would actually score a goal in this game? Nah, fuck off.
You lose. I'm sorry, but this game, Chris Kamara's Street Soccer loses.
I was just about to say the exact same. So, guys, Kamara Street Soccer, if you ever tempted, you ever see it on a shelf, Don't buy it.
Quick,
Whatever
give it
you
a
do.
score. Give it a score out of 10.
One.
I'm giving it. Yeah, I'm going to
One.
give it a 1.
I can't give
Solid
0.5 out of 10.
No, I'm giving it a 1. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you again soon.